I really do. I just hope it just rains. But yeah, I gotta wait for the jewelry consultant woman to call me back or text me about the jewelry. Because like I said, I filled out the thing before I got online. So I gotta wait for her to get back to me, whether it be today or Monday. So, because, you know, all this fucking week it's gonna be storms and shit, so. I don't think I'm gonna be mowing the grass anytime soon. Of course, not like I give a fuck anyways. I mean, I'm not mowing the grass in 90-degree fucking weather. You know, and plus the grass isn't long enough anyways. So, I think I have a couple more weeks left till I have to cut the grass anyways. Plus then I have other stuff I need to do before my daughter goes back to school, because I'm a responsible fucking human being and mother, and I give a damn. So, have other responsibilities I have to do. Plus then we're going to the doctor on the 10th, and then I gotta get a hold of our dentist and shit too. So I have to do that. So it's just gonna be, you know, and then she goes back to school on the 30th, so then we gotta go to the open house and do all that. So, and once we get back to that, then I'll pretty much go back to normal again. So, but yeah, other than that, you know, it's Friday, thank God. Drinking some orange juice, which I guess, like I said, that helps with allergies too, because the dust and dander is really high. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing today. I mean, the housework shit's pretty much always done. My house is always fucking clean, so I'm not worried about that. Like, literally. I've been binging Netflix. I need to watch Heartland and stuff like that too, so. But yeah, other than that, I'm just relaxing and just doing me, because, you know, why not? But yeah, Lucy, wasn't it funny, like I said? Because Ty and I were talking about it, and I said, well, the next time he wants to lie about the fucking shit, I'm gonna screenshot it, since he wants to call me a fucking liar. Like, oh, I'm being gaslit. Oh, for your lies? Okay. That's why I community posted, motherfucker. Since you want to treat me like utter goddamn shit and kiss her fucking ass, fuck you. And then you wonder why I want nothing to do with you, dude. He's been doing this to me forever. He puts that bitch on a pedestal and treats me like utter goddamn shit, and then has the balls to say that he still loves me. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You're a piece of fucking shit. Seriously. I deserve better than that. I deserve so much better than that. I don't deserve to be fucking treated like that, thinking that, you know, he can say whatever the fuck he wants about me to downgrade me and shit like that. Put that bitch on a goddamn pedestal and fucking downgrade me and put me like fucking shit. I'm like, fuck you. I deserve better than that, okay? You don't deserve me. You never did. You never will. Ever. Because you think you're better than everybody else. FYI, you're not, dude. You two proved that to your fucking nasty ass for fucking 2 days when you guys were clout chasing shit, man. You're not influencers. You're not creators. You're not nothing, dude. You guys are nothing, man. No one gives a flying fuck about your life. Nobody could fucking care. Okay? Nobody gives a shit. Okay? The truth fucking came out and it was all about you, dude, okay? You got called the fuck out and you fucking hate it. So now you're fucking sitting there deflecting on this shit because you got called out for your lies and everything else on top of that. So be pissed at yourself, okay? Be pissed at yourself because you're the fucking liar, not me. Because you got outed for everything, okay? I'm not sorry about that. Feel like fucking shit, which I hope that you do. Because karma is now getting your ass for that shit. Literally. You're fucking pissed because you got called out for it. So don't be mad at me because half of the fucking YouTube world called you out in your goddamn shit and could see right fucking through your narcissistic ass, dude. That ain't my fault they could see right through it. You think they're that goddamn stupid? Are you kidding me? We dealt with Foodie Booty for what? A year and something? What the fuck, man? Are you kidding me with this shit? You don't think they weren't gonna fucking figure you the fuck out? Like I said. I didn't have to tell them anything. They could see it for themselves, you idiot. Do you not realize this shit? You guys both set yourself up for the goddamn shit to look like fucking idiots, man. You guys literally set yourself up for that. That's all that you did. You guys both fucking sat there and set yourself in the trap that you were in. You got set up, man. You got called the fuck out, and that's what you're pissed about. Like I said, the truth fucking hurts, doesn't it? Because you literally got called out for the shit that I've been calling his ass out on for 15 fucking years. But yet, I'm the evil one. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Seriously, you think you can just downgrade me and say whatever the fuck you want? Come to my house, I'm gonna have you arrested. Seriously, I already called the fucking cops again today, so stop texting me and harassing me. I already called the cops today, too. It's that simple. You come anywhere near my fucking house, and I'm putting you in jail. I promise you that. Text me one more time, and I'm gonna call the cops again, because I already fucking called them again. So stop harassing me and shit. I don't owe you a goddamn fucking thing, nor do I fucking care, man. I could give a shit, okay? I'm healing from myself from your toxic piece of shit ass, okay? Which I deserve, and I am doing. And I'm gonna glow the fuck up. Okay? So stay mad, I don't give a fuck, okay? Seriously, you've done enough shit to me for a decade. I deserve to heal. You're not gonna downgrade me. The cops said that if he does it again, to put a restraining order on him. Pretty much. That if he just keeps doing what he's doing, that we need to put a restraining order on him. And I said, okay. Basically. It was the same cop that I had talked to the 2 other fucking times he had messaged me from scammer fucking numbers. Thankfully, it was the same cop. So, he had said, if he keeps doing this and keeps harassing and stalking you and everything else like that, we can get the restraining order, basically. That's pretty much what he said, because of the record that he has in my hometown for our cops, the cops hate the motherfucker. So the record that he has in my hometown with me calling the cops, it's not good. So, and the stalking and harassing in itself. So he just added 2, basically. And I had let him know that he came to my house the other fucking day and tried to fucking open my door and come into my house. So I let him know about that, and he's like, okay. He goes, well, if he walks to your fucking house, you can get him for trespassing. You know what I mean? He had said, and that if he tries to, right, which, like I said, there's times I'm so fucking tired, it's not like I intentionally forget to lock the door, but he's like, let's just say you end up falling asleep and the door is unlocked and he walks to your house, you can get him for trespassing. I mean, even from walking by your front door to walking into your house, he goes, you can get him for trespassing. So he goes, if he does that, then we'll just arrest him, period, on the spot, is what he had said. He says, if we find out he was anywhere near the house, you can still call for him trespassing on your house, because my neighbors have cameras. Dumb fuck doesn't realize this shit. My neighbors have cameras. So I would have the proof either way. So he's just like, you know, all of that. So he's like, if he does that and everything else like that, he goes, you have every right to sit there for him trespassing to have him arrested. And stuff, and proof of the videos and shit from my neighbors, because my neighbors are awesome, so, and we all love and protect each other, so, if dumb fucker really thinks he's gonna sit there and get away with it, like I said, but he says, let's just say one of these days you go to sleep, which I do, and he goes, you forget to lock the door and he walks to the house, you can literally get him for trespassing and have him arrested. It's that simple. But with the whole stalking and harassing and texting, he goes, yeah, so he wrote it down again, like I said, and he says, well, the next step would be to get a restraining order. Pretty much. He goes, if he just keeps doing it and refuses to stop, then, you know, he said that would be the best bet to do. And then, he had said, something about, you know, because the cops drive by the house every day at 6 o'clock. They do their rounds all the fucking time. So, fuckface needs to realize this shit. That they do their rounds until like 2:30 in the morning. So, and they always drive up where my house is and shit like that. So, you know, he had said, usually we're on call, but he goes, if you absolutely need us, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure, you know, but we were talking about that, and he goes, he comes anywhere near your house or fucking in your house, you can get him for trespassing. You know, dumb fuck doesn't realize this shit because he doesn't know the fucking law, because he thinks he's above it. He doesn't know diddly goddamn shit about it, because he's not a cop like Jared and my brother was. So he knows diddly goddamn shit about that shit. Trust me, okay? So the cop had said that, you know, worst case scenario, you fall asleep, the door is unlocked, he walks into your house, you could literally call the cops and have him arrested on the spot for trespassing, for entering and trespassing into your house. And I'm like, okay, good to know. So he sat there and wrote, you know, again, you know, with him texting me again, and he goes, every time he does it, just call us. He goes, every single fucking time. He goes, that'll state claim for your restraining order. He goes, that'll just help you in the long run with the record that he has prior to. He goes, it'll just help you in the long run. He's like, I don't need to see the fucking texts. You know what I mean? His record for our cops here are fucking bad anyways. He goes, I don't need to fucking see the shit. I completely believe you. I trust you. Because, you know. So he's just like, if he keeps doing it, just keep calling us to let us know. We just want to make sure you're safe and everything else like that. So I'm like, okay. But like I said, the main thing I talked about was, you know, the house thing. And he goes, yeah. He says, let's just say hypothetically you fall asleep, forgot to lock the door, he walks to your house. You could have him arrested on the spot for trespassing, entering and trespassing in your house. Or attempting to get into your house like he did that night with my fucking door lock. Right? To run and lock the goddamn door so he couldn't walk through my house. So that's what the cop had said, Lucy. So that's a good thing. So yeah, so I dealt with that today too. But yeah, other than that, it's fine. But yeah, like I said, you know, the cops don't play that fucking shit, and the cops here hate him. They all know my brother, so the cops all know my brother, so you know. And the chief. Our chief is one of my best friends, our chief of police. Yeah, they fucking hate him. Like I said, because of the record he has at our police station, like I said, because he's done this to me for a decade and then some, yeah, pretty much. So, all he had said, he goes, you know, that's all we can do for now. He says, if he continues, just keep calling us, you know. But the whole, I definitely wanted to ask him about the house. He goes, yeah, you could arrest him on the spot for that shit. You can press charges and arrest him right on the spot. If he wants to pull that fucking shit, or you're sleeping and he walks to your fucking house and you didn't give him permission to come in the house, you can get him for trespassing. So dumb fuck doesn't know what he's talking about, you know. So that was comforting to know. So like I said, he wrote all the stuff down and added to the fucking thing, you know, pretty much, right? Yeah, basically. See, that's the joy of having best friends and, you know, people that actually like you and are your friends who give a fuck about you. He wouldn't know anything about that, you know. Well, especially with my brother. I mean, fuck, you know. Like I said, EMT firefighters, hell yeah. So, oh yeah, especially the chief. The fucking, yeah, our chief. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Our chief of police. Are you kidding me? Fuck, man. He hates him too. I mean, he'll gladly fucking arrest the motherfucker. Are you kidding me? They have no problem with that shit. So after I got off the phone with them, then I sat there and did my jewelry thing online. So I will let you guys know about that. And my guess is it's probably going to be Monday when I hear from them. Because Friday is crazy, right? So, yeah. So that's what I did today. But yeah. Had to call the cops again because, you know, refuses to, you know, whatever. And he's like, it's fine. Every time he does it, just let us know. He says, so that we can put it in our records. So he's got, you know, the records of the asshole, right? From like a decade. He goes, I have all the shit. All his other record shit's here. So he just added too. With the harassment and stalking and all this other fucking shit. And he goes, yeah, I'll just add too. So, that's pretty much what he did. I'm like, thank you. And he goes, see, like he said, he goes, like I said, when we were talking about the whole house thing, he goes, you can pretty much press charges and put him in jail for, trespassing and going, hi Barb, and going into your house. So that made me feel good. But he had put it in his notes from when I called today, that's what he did the last time he was here, was try to open the door to my house. From when I had told him. And he's like, okay. You know, he's like, duly noted, you know, because like I said, the cops do their rounds at 6 o'clock and they always drive up to our houses. So, that's what he had said. That, you know, exactly, Barb, like I said. So, Yeah, because like I said, I literally had to run to lock the goddamn door. So he was trying to fucking come into my house. I had to lock the door. I had to lock the door. He's sitting there turning the fucking knob, like I said. Next time I'll record it. Since he wants to call me a fucking liar, I'll record the goddamn shit. I have no problem with it. He wants to make up bullshit lies, I'll fucking record it. But, yeah. He literally tried to fucking... I was in the living room. He was blowing my phone up, and he was trying to open my door. And I ran and locked the door. Because he was trying to turn the fucking knob. I'm like, what the fuck do you think you're doing, motherfucker? Are you out of your fucking mind? So, I let the cop know about that. What day it was, and all that other stuff. And he goes, okay. So, they're pretty much keeping an eye out now, basically. Around the house and shit like that. Extra cautious around the house. I mean, of course, I have awesome fucking neighbors. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, trust me. It is scary. Exactly. Like I said. That night, that was my other cell phone, you guys. That was my other cell phone. He switches which phones he fucking texts. It was my other one. It wasn't my main one. This is my main phone. It was my other phone. Yeah. Oh, I know. Literally trying to walk. Guys, I've told you this. He's walked through, like I said, it's like, dude, who the fuck do you think you are? Trying to turn the goddamn doorknob. I'm like, who the hell do you think you are, motherfucker? And of course, like he said, because the cop had said if he doesn't have permission to be in your house, you can get him for trespassing and press charges. Pretty much. Or breaking and entering or whatever the fuck it is. Or whatever the hell he had said. He goes, pretty much, you know, but he was, like I said, it scared the fuck out of me. He was trying to turn the door, and I was like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? So I ran to fucking lock the door, because the kitchen light was off, so he couldn't see shit. Ran and locked the door. He was trying to sit there, yeah, Oh, I will, trust me. I'll call on the other phone and go live on the other one. Like I said, he wants to call me a liar. I'm like, whatever, motherfucker, I'll record the goddamn shit. Right? But that's what the cop had said. Like I said, it was the same one I called the last 2 other fucking times. So he's like, yeah. But especially with the coming to the house shit, that was the most. Like the texts, whatever. I mean, he wrote it down anyways for her stalking and harassing. But as he always does. Because like I said, he puts it in his records. He's like, I'm going to put it in there regardless because he's been doing this shit to you for decades. So he just put it the fuck down to add to it. He goes, I'll gladly put it on there for you. So, but yeah, mostly about the house. He's like, we'll do whatever the fuck we need to do, you know. Well, like I said, Lucy, now they're just doing extra precaution for the house, pretty much. You know what I mean? Our cops are fucking amazing, and they don't play that goddamn shit. And I'm like, yeah, because I told them about the other last time, right? Exactly. Like, it was scary as fuck, and this was like 3:30 in the goddamn morning. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Or whatever fucking time it was. I think it was like 1 something. I'm like, what in the hell? I'm like, what the fuck? Got this weird ass fucking text message and it was from him. I'm like, what the hell do you want? I mean, it went from creepy to creepier to fucking scary to him literally trying to open my door to my house. I'm like, are you out of your mind, dude? So, thankfully, my instinct was to go run and lock the goddamn door because he was literally trying to sit there and open the fucking door. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, yeah. So, thankfully, our amazing cops sat there and said, it's fine, don't worry about it, you know? So they're, you know, yeah, Oh, I know, exactly. Guys, like I said, this is not the first time he's done this shit. Every one of my apartments, like I fucking said, this is different because this is my house. Totally fucking different. This is my property. This is my house. Completely fucking different. Before, it was my landlord's. Now, this is my house. This is my property. This is my house. It's completely different. You guys understand what I mean? It's completely different. If that makes sense. So sorry, guys. My phone. But, my other social medias are going off. Sorry. But yeah, seriously, what I mean? I'm just saying is that it's completely different scenario because it's my motherfucking house, okay? That's what makes it scarier, is that it's my fucking house. It's my property, you know? And he just thinks he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? And even he said, he goes, well, he's not above the law. He goes, it's your property, it's your house. You know, like, you have a right to protect it, whatever. So he's just like, don't anybody ever fucking tell you that you don't. And he says, don't think that, or I think he says something about, don't think that he's above the law, because he's not. He goes, because that's illegal as fuck, and that'll put him in, so he says, that will put him in jail. You could press charges and put him in jail for that, if you really wanted to. That's what the cop had said. I said, good to know. He goes, don't feel bad about the fucking shit if he's just gonna keep doing it. He says, don't feel bad for calling. That's what we're there for. You know, he goes, you're doing what you're supposed to do and what needs to be done. And he goes, especially with the whole house thing, he goes, don't worry, we'll take extra, we'll protect, especially with the house at night. And he goes, oh, don't worry, especially at night, or around nighttime and shit. He goes, all right, because he asked me what time it was when he did it. So the cop's like, all right, so they're taking extra precaution about it now. Oh, Barb, they already have a file on him from a fucking 10 years ago. They have a file on him. His file's big as shit. That's what the chief had said. His file is not good, okay? He's been doing this shit to me for over a decade, alright? And this was before I even had my social media platform. I mean, I had my Insta. He's been doing this shit. He did this shit to me on Facebook until I blocked him from there. Then he started on my Instagram, like every fucking social media platform. He's sick as shit. Which they already know about that too. The cops already know about my social media platform. So like, well, that's even, the case too, state claim, whatever. So he also sat there and we talked about that too. As we did the other fucking times prior to that with the threats and shit. So he just added too, but they already fucking know about that. So, and I told him, I said, well, every fucking time I go live, he feels the fucking need to sit there and text me. He goes, that's stalking and harassing you. The fact that he's sitting there watching you and then continually texting you when you ask him not to, that's stalking and harassing you. That's harassment, and that's not okay. So that's what he had said. So all he told me to do was just keep calling them. If it keeps getting worse and worse, he goes, we have to deal with it, we'll deal with it. But he's like, I'm putting it in the file for now. He's like, I'm filing it. That's what we're going to do. It's the best thing that we can do. He goes, I'm going to put it in the file so that it's there. So he says, just so that we have it written down. Like all the other fucking shit from a decade, he goes, I'm just going to put it in the file. I'm just going to put it in this file at this point. So yeah, like I said, Barb, pretty much. But the cop was amazing. You know what I mean? It was the same one I've talked to the last 2 times that he sat there and messaged me from my other phones. So, but yeah, so it was comforting, but especially about the house. That was his main concern, most likely was the house. That was what the cop was most likely concerned about. Was him, late at fucking night, early fucking morning, darkest fucking shit, and that's what he was mainly concerned about. Basically, that pissed him off. Like, you could just be like, what the fuck, man? He goes, that's your property, that's your house. So yeah, so he was livid about that. Like, that was like, dude, yeah, exactly. Pretty much the cop said he's committing a fucking crime at that point. Regularly press charges and put him in jail. That's exactly what the fuck he said. Yeah, it's a crime. Trespassing when I never gave him permission to come to the house. One fucking time, right? Yeah, it's pretty much a crime. Yeah, basically, Lucy, pretty much. This is exactly what the fuck he said. Dumb fuck forgets my brother was a cop. So, I'm not stupid. And Jay was also, too. So, he's forgetting that he's not above the law. See, that's the thing, is he just thinks he can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Joke's on him, like I said. So, when I had called, like I said, it's pretty much a crime. The trespassing and shit, or whatever the hell else he had said. The trespassing and whatever, basically. So trying to breaking and entering into my house is pretty much a really bad crime. And illegal trespassing. So he had put that down, that he had attempted to what, because he's asked me if I locked the door, and I said yes, because I said it freaked me the fuck out, because he kept saying I'm by the door, I'm by the door. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I ran from, thankfully I was only in the living room. So I was sitting in my rocking chair, and I'm like, what the fuck, right? The fuck out. I ran from the kitchen to, the living room to the door and locked the door. He was literally trying to sit there and fucking open the door. It was freaky as fuck. So, and then I went back into my bedroom, so that if he was standing by the door, he couldn't see me. So I went back into the bedroom. I went back into my room, which you can't see from where you guys know where my living room is. You can't see past that. So I went back into my bedroom and stuff, pretty much. But yeah, that was, I was like, what in the hell, man? I'm like, you are out of your fucking mind. So yeah, so the cop's like, don't worry. He's like, we'll watch the house for you. Don't worry, They know all what his vehicles are, his motorcycle and all that. He goes, they know all of that, all his vehicles, registered vehicles, and all of that. They know all of them. They all know what they look like, even his mom's truck and shit. So they know all of that. You know what I mean? So he has all that on record, which he's had all that on record, but I mean, he had told me that he does. So he's like, well, if he thinks he's fucking smart, gonna switch his fucking vehicles, we know all his vehicles too. So I'm like, okay. So that put me at ease, but that night where he literally tried to sit there and walk through my fucking house again, I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I ran and locked the door. But yeah, when I told him that, yeah, the cop wasn't too happy about that. He goes, yeah, he's like, I'm definitely putting, he put, whatever stars or whatever asterisks or whatever the fuck it was, because that was a big thing. So he's like, yeah, I'm marking this down as whatever is serious, because he's like, yeah. So when he asked me if it was the first time he's done that, and I said, yeah. That part, I said, yes, it's the first time he's ever, acted like that. He goes, okay, because he just wanted to know. He's like, is this the first time he, has done that? And I said, yes. So he's like, okay. So he put an asterisk or whatever, because it was whatever considered serious, so that he knows next time if he does it again to put it underneath it to just add 2. But he put the asterisk or whatever the fuck it was, because Bobby said they put that, it's serious. He goes, if they put little things there, right? Little marks mean different things. He goes, the asterisk is whatever the fuck it was. He goes, isn't good, which means it's serious. So. But yeah, that's what the amazing cop had said. So I'm like, thank you, that's amazing. Hi, love dogs, how are you? Happy Friday. So yes, so that was comforting for me. So, our cops are amazing, like I said. Hello, loves dogs, how are you? But yes, so like I said, I got that all done today. But oh my god, it's supposed to be, I think, 103 today. But yeah, so that's what I did, you guys. Earlier, like I said I was, because, that's really what I did. I'm waiting for the jewelry place, the Touchstone Crystal, this place to sit there and get a hold of me, which, like I said, my guess is it's not going to be until Monday, which is fine. But I at least got to talk to a cop this time, because the other time they said that they were, doing their rounds until whatever. So, plus, if need be, if I really needed to, I could call my brother. If I really fucking needed to. I mean, I know more than one person that's a cop. So, it's just one of those things where if I absolutely needed to call my brother, I could have called my brother. And be like, oh my god, Bobby. Be like, okay, don't worry, I'll be there in a minute. Don't worry about it, They handle the situation. So if I absolutely needed to, I could just call my brother, But, yeah, like I said. But thankfully, that's what the cop had said. Well, he wasn't happy about the continuing of the texts either, because that was the one thing they had said. He goes, well, you texting him? I said, I don't have any of his numbers on my phone. I've took all of them out, and he continually keeps messaging me from different numbers. I'm blocking it every fucking time, and he continually keeps doing it with scammer numbers. He goes, that's illegal too, because you've asked him, you've blocked his main numbers, and he still won't leave you alone. He says that is straight up harassment at this point. So the cop really wasn't so thrilled about the fucking text messages either. I mean, most likely with the fucking house more so, but the texts continually and shit. He goes, yeah. He wasn't happy about that either. Like, he's like, that is pretty much harassment at that point. He goes, you could get him for that too. He says, you could press 2 charges on him for that. More than 1 charges for the stalking, the harassment, and the trespassing. He says, that's 4 charges right there. His ass would be in jail. He says, that's 4 charges right there. Literally, he goes, that's 4 charges. Right there. You know, he's like, he's just going to keep adding to it. He goes, I'll just keep adding to the file. He goes, I'll gladly do that for you. Because he goes, I'll just keep doing it. So, yeah. But he still wasn't happy about the texting and shit. So, because of course he said, well, you text him? I said, of course I'm not texting him. I said, I'm sitting there, you know, on my Instagram, minding my business, and he has the fucking audacity to sit there, like the celery stalker that he is, every fucking time. He goes, yeah, that's stalking. That's pretty much stalking and harassment at that point. He goes, if you've asked him repeatedly, and he refuses to listen, that's stalking and harassment. And he goes, that's not cool either. So, I think he put an asterisk on that one, too. Because he's like, that's not cool either. He says, that is not okay. He goes, that's harassment. At that point, basically. He goes, that's a fucking crime too. So he's just like, if he really thinks he's better than everybody else and thinks he can do it and say whatever the fuck he wants to with the cop had said, he goes, he can't. He says, if he just thinks he can say whatever the hell he wants about you and do whatever the fuck he wants and thinks he's above the law, his ass ain't gonna be laughing when his fat ass is sitting in jail. Because the cop's like, I'll gladly put him in jail. He says, after everything you've told me, he says, I will gladly put him in jail. I have no problem with that. He goes, with everything you've told me thus far, he says, within 7 months, he goes, I'll gladly do it. I have no problem with that. I said, okay. So he's like, just, you know, he's like, you need us, you know how to get a hold of us and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, thank you. So that was good to know, too. But yeah. So yes, like I said, you guys, that was my morning, pretty much. There we go. But, and I'm waiting for them to get a hold of me. So, I did fill the thing out. Yeah, aren't they cute? Don't you love them? I know. I'm waiting to hear back from them, actually. But my guess is it's not going to be till Monday. I promise you guys, I'll let you guys know. But I did do that. I didn't even need to call. I went on their fucking website. I wonder if they have an Instagram. I'm going to see if they do. But I'm waiting to hear back from them. So I'm super excited. I know, isn't their jewelry beautiful? Oh my god, man. And yeah, guys, please follow me on my, what is it called? My Fable account for our book club, you guys. Please join me on that. That's also on my community post. I also put my Amazon wish list and my Cash App up there too, you guys, for our Dark Petals Fund. So please follow me on that too. And my Pinterest, my TikTok. What other socials am I forgetting? Of course, my Instagram, my TikTok, my YouTube. It's hard to remember all your socials, all your social, you know, stuff. The first book I'm reading is right here. Now, mind you, I'd rather sit there and, this is the one that I'm reading now. This is the first one I'm reading right now, you guys. So, yeah. Which, I think it's really good, but yeah, like I said. I just think it'd be something for us to do together. You know what I mean? I think it's awesome. That we can also share together. Which is great, because, I mean, I'm gonna have... Yes, follow me on Pinterest. That's right, Dark Roses, yeah. It's all of it's all Dark Roses now. And I changed my, did you guys see I changed my, other thing, too? It's not Enchanted Roses, it's Dark Roses 85. I changed my, whatever the fuck it was. My asterisk thing or whatever. It's now Dark Roses 85, so I finally was able to change that. And I only put the 85, you guys, because I had to add something to it. So, which I don't know if I should put the 85 on my YouTube or just leave it. So I'm still debating on that. But I put the 85 because I had to. For my Instagram, because somebody else had already had the Dark Roses, so I just added the 85 for now. But at least I could do that. I mean, at least something different. So I'm like, why not? I mean, you know. So yeah, but yeah, follow me on Pinterest, please. Yeah, like I said, and you can do lives on Pinterest too. I didn't know that. So if I get the 1K for my YouTube, wow, my 1K for my TikTok, I can go live. I get the 1K for my Pinterest, I can go live on there too. So there's many social medias I could go live on. It's not just my YouTube, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm smart about it, right? I'm just saying is that there's other social medias I could go live in once I get enough followers to do it, if that makes any sense. Which I'm thankful for. I mean, every day pretty much. So yeah, like I said, I guess it's like the 1K for the TikTok. I believe it's 1K for the Pinterest, which I'm halfway there. Like, I have a lot of followers on there. I mean, I gained followers on my Pinterest. Between my Pinterest, my Instagram, and hell, even my YouTube, which I'm thankful for, like, pretty much every day. So, my socials are doing really good. And people are like, we're not vlogging yet, because I'm healing people, okay? Like, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job. What do you guys think so far? I think I'm doing pretty good healing-wise. I think I'm doing pretty good with the healing. I mean, I feel better and better every day, basically. But, yeah. I mean, I think I've come a long way between 7 months and now. And it's going to be August soon. I think I've come a long way with what has transpired prior to within 2 weeks. You know? I mean, people want to say, you're not the fucking victim. Fuck them. Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, I am. Trust me. I'm not going to let somebody fucking tell me that I'm not. Because even the cop said, yes, you are. He says, oh, yes, that you're a victim. He says, if he's doing that too, you're a fucking victim. Don't let anybody fucking tell you otherwise that you're not. He says, that's why you feel the way you feel, because, you know. So the cop agreed with me on that too. He says, don't ever let him fucking tell you that you're not. Because it was everything that you've been telling me. He says, for the past 7 months, trust me, you are. So, but I think I'm doing better. I'm excited about the jewelry, you guys. You guys excited about that? The other cute jewelry? Hold on, I'll get the mic. Oh, it's right here. But yes, you guys, please follow me on. Oh, yes. And my Fable thing is also my Cash App, my Fable account, and my Amazon wish list is all on my community post. If you guys want to look and see that too, okay? And then, like I said, I'm going to look and see if, like I said, I'm pretty sure they probably have an Instagram too. I'm going to see if they do. And then I'll community post that too. Like I said, once I get work back. But I'm so excited. Their jewelry is so pretty. I'm excited. Oh, there's a blue. And there's a red. I love the pink. Look at the pink. I love the fucking pink, man. So I'm excited. Then we'll do new catalogs and stuff like that too, you guys. We'll do the unboxing of the jewelry because I'm definitely going to get some too. I mean, I'm not just going to be the consultant. I'm going to wear it. Are you kidding me? It's jewelry, you know? But I'm excited. And I love the book thing too. You know, like it's something new that we could do together, you know? I love the pink. I mean, I just love jewelry. Let's just be 100 on that. Books and jewelry. I mean, if that's on influencer potential, I don't know what is, right? Jewelry and books. Right? I think that's a cool thing, jewelry and books. There we go. I think it's great. Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, I will, of course. Oh, you know it, girl. Of course. Or I can always send you guys catalogs, too. I can order. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to order a whole bunch. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a whole bunch of catalogs I could send to you guys, too. So we can look at them together and stuff and everything else like that. And you guys can tell me what you guys think, you know what I mean? And then I also want to do Stitch Fix too. I want to do those cute outfits too. Once I get monetized and everything too. But I just think it's great. Books and jewelry. I mean, you can't go wrong with it, right? I mean, if that's on influencer potential, I don't know what isn't. Right? I mean, it's something. It's something completely different from what we were doing before, right? Completely, totally different. between the vlogging, the book club, and the jewelry. I mean, it's completely different, right? I mean, I think it's a great idea. And it just came to me the one day, and I saw the Fable thing and the app thing because of LeVar Burton, right? You guys remember him from Reading Rainbow, right? And I'm like, no shit. I'm like, what is this? And I saw it on my Instagram. I'm like, what is this? So I pressed on it, and I'm like, I like this. Like, this is a really good idea. So I was just sitting there searching through it, and I'm like, we could do this as a community and share it together. Is it right? Book clubs and jewelry. I mean, hello? I mean, right? Isn't it, though? I mean, I'm not a creator for nothing, right? I mean, you gotta own your craft. Well, I mean, I think it's, yeah, book clubs and jewelry. I mean, fuck. I mean, it sounds like, okay, and I also, I don't know if I told you guys this too, I also want to start writing books also. I ordered a kit. I also want to start writing, actually. I want to write novels and stuff too. I didn't tell you guys about that yesterday, I forgot, but I also want to do that too. So I have more goals on top of my social media on top of that for you guys, for more stuff for you guys too. So I ordered a kit for that. So I'm thinking big on this, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a creator, so I think way outside the box and everything else like that. So I'm also going to be doing that. When I aim high, like Hunter says, raise the bar, right? Well, I'm raising the bar. And like I said, I want it to be unique and different. Like, when we go back into vlogging, it's not going to be the same fucking shit it was from a year ago. Yeah. Yeah, we'll make shirts. Of course we're gonna have merch. We're gonna have merch on top of that, of course. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my life story. I'm also gonna do romance novels. I plan on doing both, actually. I've been wanting to do it for a very long time, and now that I'm on social media, and as you guys watch my life, just, you know, everything. Thank you! I saw that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. It's going to be, see, there's another platform we could sit there and join it in together, like as a family, right? As a Dark Petals Army family, you know? I was like, this is perfect. I'll have a community on there too, you know? You gotta love the communities, right? Support systems everywhere. So I'm happy about it, because you can make it yours too. Like, you can make your page and your club. I'm thinking, this is great. Jewelry and books, man. And then, like I said, I'm also gonna write books too. I'm gonna write my life story. Yeah. I don't know fully how it works yet either, but it looks really fun. We'll learn it together. Well, guess what, you guys? We also can have a community chat in there too. I didn't know that. We can actually chat in there too. On my page, right? When you join my you know, when you become members of mine, we can chat on there too. Oh, like I said, Barb, reading's amazing. Yeah. So we can have our own, the Dark Petals, we can have our own community over there too. So it's not like there's more than one communities for us to talk in. Because I love my community. I love my subscribers, my followers, you know, all of that. Like, I give a shit. Why do you think I have so many social media platforms, people? I mean, duh. Because I care. But I think it's awesome, because like I said, I didn't realize that until I, you know, was looking through it, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then, like I said, we could talk about the books. We could, you know, we have our own community where we can actually have conversations about the books and what else we should read together, the books we should buy together, that we all can agree on. So pretty much, like, let's just say we agreed to read like 3 chapters and then come back to the community chat and talk about it and stuff. Oh, thank you. I bought it from Walmart, actually. It reminded me of Hunter, because it said love. And Hunter had something like that, but thank you. But yeah, so I think it's great that we could, you know, all decide together, like, what our next book is and what we're going to buy, because you can buy the books, which I'd rather do. Honestly, I'd rather buy them than do virtual. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I'm going to need to save up money for that too, but I want to be able to virtually, like, I would rather do it where I can hold it in my hand than I would to virtually do it. just because I'm old school like that, but we can all buy books together and read them together. And then we can decide how many chapters we read and then come back and have a conversation about it. I mean, of course it could be about the books, but it also be about the jewelry too. Because I think that it should be pretty much together, jewelry and books, which I might make a book that's that name. But at least we can do that too when we can talk in the community, like I said, because we'll have the community there too. So, which I'm learning as I go because I'm looking at it every day. But we can all agree as a family, right, what our next book is. Or how far somebody is, and if they're not that far, you know what I mean? Yeah, I do too. Yeah. I do too. See, like I said, I want to hold my books. I don't want to do it on my tablet. I want to hold my book. I want to smell my book. You know what I mean? I want to be able to actually hold my book. Like, I don't want something reading it to me. I want to read it to myself. You know what I mean? Yeah. I love the feel of books, too. I mean, I have my tablet, too, but like I said. I mean, I'm not saying there's not going to be times where I'm so super busy where I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get caught up on the chapter for, you know, our book club meeting, which we'll talk about that, too. Our book club meetings also. Then we can at least talk about that, too. So I'm like, oh, well, you know. So that's something for us to look forward to. The jewelry and the books, you know, like I said, and we can all figure out together. And if somebody's not that, you know, too far behind, we let them catch up, you know. I mean, just how it should be. But I think it's an amazing idea. We can all bond through books and jewelry. And like I said, and I'm looking forward to writing, you know, books myself. I mean, I've thought about this for a very long time. I wanted to do this for over 10 years, but even more so now in my life now. Really? When did he do that? Did he really? Everything he's gone through, I wouldn't doubt it. With everything he's gone through? Yeah, more like a transcript, pretty much. Oh, I'm writing books. I've wanted to do it for a very long time. And now that I'm on my social media, and a creator, and influencer, and a blogger, and everything else like that, yeah. Really? Huh. Well, yeah, I love soft covers too. I agree, Lucy. I'll take soft cover books over hardcover. So if y'all ever get me books from Amazon, please get me soft covers, okay? Right, no, right, it hurts, doesn't it, Lucy? So if you guys ever want to get me books for like our books covers and stuff on Amazon, please give me the soft cover ones. Please don't give me the hard covers. Because I like the soft covers better. They're easier for me to take with or put in my purse or just take with me. You know what I mean? Or just to have with me. Because like I said, most likely all the damn time I keep my book with me. Beside me. So if you guys ever do, just please give me the soft cover. Because hard covers, they're too big and I don't have room for them. Of course, I'm going to have to order another more bookshelves for my room, which is great, and for my YouTube office and stuff like that too, for my books. Because, yeah. Which is a good thing. But yeah. Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it, Lucy? I don't like the feel of hardcover books. Alright, sounds good, E. Hey, E, who are you? I say A-E. I'll say A-H, I don't even know. But yeah. But I think it's a good idea because it's something completely different. We got the jewelry, we got the books, and like I said, then at least on my other downtime, I can start writing and stuff, which I've always wanted to do. I mean... What? Oh, yeah. I don't know why I said E. I don't know why. Oh, Even Stevens. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you did tell me that before. I keep forgetting. Sorry. Yeah. But, like I said, my focus is shifting now, and I think it's because of my healing. So, like, there's more creative stuff coming to me. Like I said, but I've wanted to write books for a very long time. And now that I'm on social media and stuff like that, like, it makes it easier. If that makes any sense. I wouldn't say it's weird. I just have to get used to it. Once I'm used to saying it, I can do it. You know what I mean? I just have to learn it. It's a unique name. Oh yeah, I love meditation. So is yoga. I gotta do that today too. I need to do yoga today. I need to do my yoga later today. After it cools the fuck down. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting back to doing that too, the meditation. But yeah, I just started getting back into yoga again because we ain't going swimming anytime soon. Just because it's not even worth it at this point. Half the damn days it's raining and thunderstorming or it's hot, like I said, so. And with school and everything, getting back to whatever, like, you know. So. I mean, we swam pretty much half a summer anyways. So, and by then they're going to shut the pool down. Hi, Rob. How are you? They're going to, you know, my dad and my stepmom, you know, they're going to shut the pool down anyways. Yeah. Is it really? Yeah, I might have to start doing yoga with her. It's a good idea. That's a real good idea. Yeah, we might have to do that. I need to get a yoga mat and stuff. I don't know if I put that on my Amazon. I need to get a yoga mat and stuff too. Because I'm going to start doing it all the time. Because it's help. It's the ambulance. But, you know. Oh yeah, nice. Well, I have an app on my phone for my stress and anxiety one too. But I meditate on my phone and stuff, and then I have my yoga one for my anxiety and stress on that, which I guess I need to do that today. But I'm getting back into doing that too. But I think that we could do that together. That's a good idea. You girls love yoga? That's good, yeah. But yeah, I think we could enjoy that together. Because like I said, I've pretty much done it every day. I need to do it today too. I need to do it later. Like I said, later on today. Oh my god, Lucy, I love you. That's funny. Yeah, well, they're going the fucking wrong way. They're going the wrong way. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, we could do that. We could do a yoga shrimps. Hell yeah, of course, like I said. Of course we can. Yeah, totally. Of course, if you guys will love to watch that too, like I said. I mean, it's mostly going to be like drama-free fucking content. You know, the vlogs and other shit like that. Like, I want to enjoy vlogging and shit again. You know, I don't want to deal with the petty fucking stupid immature fucking drama. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Not only for myself, but because people need to just get the fuck over it. You know, it's just like, whatever, man. You know? I mean, the only great thing was it completely backfired on him. So, that's what I'm loving. So, it's helping my healing even more, basically. It's actually helped, like, everything that transpired to that, it's actually helped me heal every day even more. Knowing that I'm not the only one that feels that way about him. So, it's a very comforting feeling, if that makes any sense. That I'm not the only one that has felt this way about him for 15 years. And that to be heard it being said by other people, right, in the community, to realize I could see right through this shit, it made me feel, it was the most nostalgic thing I've ever felt in my life. Because, and the most healing, because like I said, I've been telling him this shit forever. But to have other people say it for me, it's the greatest thing ever. It's a blessing. I'm like, yeah, I'm not the only one that feels this way now. They can see right through it, dude. They can see right through you. Like, I'm not the only one that feels this way now. You know? I mean, that's helped with my healing too, is for years, for fucking years. I've been telling him he's treated me like that and said that shit. So to be able to sit there and, you know, him get called out by people other than myself, it was the greatest feeling in the world. I was like, yeah, how the fuck does it feel? You want to talk about gaslighting? You're getting gaslit now. How the fuck does it feel? Not really good, does it? To know that half of YouTube hates you because you're a liar and a user and an abuser and everything else on top of that you claim that you fucking weren't. They could, all my ladies could see right through your bullshit, man. All the fucking women could see right through you. So, that's helped me heal too, because I've been saying this shit to him for a fucking decade, man. A fucking decade. So to have it be, reiterated back to him in tenfold by numerous people, it's the blessing at this point. It's karma, pretty much. For getting called out for his lies and shit. Like, that's all the fuck I was trying to do. You know what I mean? He's like, the truth will come out. Yeah, well, the truth did fucking come out. See, that's the funny thing. The truth did come out. That you lied the whole time. The whole fucking time about everything the whole time. So, that's helped me too. And I'm talking about, this is like 15 years in the making. So, my healing now is long overdue. Because that's what pretty much weighed on me for 15 years was he wouldn't take accountability for his shit. And for his actions and his behavior. And now he treats me like utter fucking shit. With the lies on top of that. So, when the community realized and could see right through his bullshit, it actually helped me even more so with my healing. Which I think that was one of the parts where I could never heal from the past. Was because he wouldn't fucking take accountability for it. And so when he got called out by other women in the chat, it was the greatest feeling in the world to know that I'm not the only one that has felt this way for a decade and could see right through what the fuck he was doing. So I am now finally healing after 15 years of pure fucking hell and lies and cheating and everything else he's fucking done. I am now actually healing after 15 years, as I've deserved to do many fucking years ago. I'm healing as I properly should be, because he got called out for his shit and it wasn't by me. He has to take accountability for his lying and shit at this point. So, I think that's helped me in the long run. That's pretty much at this point where I can actually heal this time. Like, I can actually do it. Like, before I kept saying, I'm gonna heal. No, I couldn't, because I just couldn't, and then after that happened, it was like I said, nostalgic, It was just one of those things, like an epiphany shit where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I've needed for other people to say to him, to have me fucking have the healing, to know that I'm not the only one that feels this way. And that they could see right through his bullshit. And so it was so comforting for me to know that I wasn't the one telling him this. It was other fucking people in the community saying, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this, and getting called out for his bullshit. And for his behaviors, and because he won't take accountability for it. So, that's helped me too. Please tell me that makes sense. I'm just saying is that's helped me tremendously with my healing, because he had that shit coming for a decade, so I'm not sorry about that. But does that make sense, you guys? That's why it was so hard for me to heal years and years ago. Because the weight of the shit, because he was just blaming every fucking thing that he was doing on me. And I'm like, you're not blaming me for shit. You are not going to pull the narcissist bullshit and blame every fucking thing you've done to me on me. And how you treated and said to me, you are not going to sit there and flip the fucking script on me to make yourself feel better because your ego is as big as your head. Like, no. So, like I said, he always wanted to blame me for every fucking thing that he was not doing or wouldn't take accountability for. His actions, his behaviors, all of that. And I said, I'm not getting blamed for your shitty behavior. So when he actually got called out, not one time, but both times, it was the greatest thing in the world. Funny, and the greatest thing in the world for me. Like I said, it's helping my healing even more. Like I said, does that make sense, you guys?